Several state lawmakers say the elimination of homestead credits on property taxes is hurting rural Minnesotans the most. Jamil Doneth explains how two area state representatives are trying to fix the property tax problem in Minnesota.
Rural Minnesotans will be feeling the pinch in property taxes this year after the legislature eliminated the homestead market value credit that shoulders the cost of property taxes for many Minnesota homeowners.
Rural Minnesota is paying a little more than their fair share on this.
Any homeowner with property valued under roughly $400,000 could receive a homestead credit up to around $300, and rural Minnesota homeowners and business owners receive more than 50% of the state's credit.
We need to do something to fix this.
Eliminating the homestead credit reduced the state's $5 billion budget deficit by around $270 million. But some state representatives want to bring the homestead credit back.
Rural legislators need to stick together a little bit more and stick up for rural Minnesota.
Several Republican lawmakers are proposing a property tax refund to alleviate some of the property tax burden. However, not to the full extent of the homestead credit.
If your property taxes went up, for example, $200, you would pay the first $100. The second $100, you would get a 90% refund of those if your income was under $102,000.
Cass County is one of the worst hit by the homestead credit elimination because of low tax levels and high numbers of low-value housing.
Our average tax rate is 55% compared to a state average of in excess of 100%.
And while the homestead credit program has already been replaced by a homestead exclusion, county assessors say all that does is shift the tax burden.
The result of that is any non-homestead property and commercial property is going to be up at least 15% in taxes.
So the elimination of the homestead credit might benefit some and hurt many. But in rural Minnesota, there will be more pain than gain. Jamil Doneth, Lakeland News.
The state tax chair is pushing to have the property tax refund proposal in legislation by 2012. Representative Purcell has signed onto a bill to restore homestead credit, but he says the entire tax system in Minnesota needs improvement.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.